I've read from one flood to the next flood. Peter was talking about the flood of Noah, and he made an example of that in baptism and said, our life is different. We pledge a good conscience toward God, that we are going to follow him. And our life is modeled after Christ. And Christ doesn't live for this earthly body and for evil desires, but for the will of God. And so we too do that. And then Peter explains, we leave the life of lust and drunkenness and immorality and stealing, and we go into a life of goodness and the fruits of the Spirit of joy and peace and love and kindness and gentleness and self-control. And then he says something very interesting. He says in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 4, that people around you are going to think that that's strange, that they do not plunge into the same flood of evil. And so here in this book of Peter, he talks about a flood of immersion and a flood of evil. Which one are we going to choose? If you have a question about this program or any KNLS program, write us a letter. KNLS International, Anchor Point, Alaska, 99556, USA. Or write us an email, knls@aol.com. I'm Jonathan McKee, and you're listening to Plugged In.
I'm looking for Santaland?
Bell Winter.
I remember that.
In the Christian rom-com The Farmer and the Belle, Saving Santaland, an aging model named Belle Winters is having a midlife crisis. Since childhood, she's depended on charm and beauty. Now her looks are fading, and Belle's panicking. Belle remembers a bracelet her grandmother gave her as a little girl, one full of wise sayings. She lost it while visiting her pen pal, a farm boy named Josh, decades before. If she could only find it, perhaps she'd find new purpose in life, too. So she heads to Georgia, where life lessons and love await. The Farmer and the Belle feels like a Hallmark movie with deeper spiritual morals and no constant concerns for families. So we're giving it a 5 out of 5 for family friendliness. Read the full review at pluggedin.com/radio. I'm Jonathan McKee for folks from the families Plugged In.
Your favorite songs from today's best music. This is your new life station.
Let's get into the music. Here's Benny Blanco and Justin Bieber.